What is an internal controls evaluation? An internal controls evaluation is part of assessing control risk. First, the auditor wants to obtain and document an understanding of the controls of the client. So they just simply want to learn about the controls that exist and are in place. They will do this using a top-down approach that focuses on significant accounts first and the relevant assertions that match those accounts. They want to try to look for particularly risky areas that are susceptible to misstatement. They will first start with entity-level controls such as management override, and then work down to transaction-level controls. Part of this process is going to involve a walkthrough, so simply walking through the organization and understanding which controls are in place. And this process will help assess the design effectiveness of internal controls. To document this understanding, the auditor can use a narrative, so simply a written document explaining the control system. They can draw a flow chart that shows the system of internal controls, or they can have the client complete an internal controls questionnaire. Next, a preliminary control risk assessment will be made. So based on significant areas and the internal controls for that area, the auditor will determine what is the control risk and if they initially assess controls to be effective or not. During this process, they may also consult prior year findings to help them determine what the current year situation is. Lastly, the auditor will identify and test relevant controls. This involves actually testing the current controls that are in place to determine if they are functioning.